Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Orcs Must Die. We are moving on to the next level. We can see on the loading screen here, Spring Trap. This is actually... I really like the physicsy traps in this game. We're going to be making use of this one here in this level.
Twin Halls, one of the oldest of the Rift fortresses. The Paladins say this place is haunted. I don't know about that, but it sure could use a good dusting.
Alright, so as you can see, it's mirrored. Look at the mini-map. You kind of follow along. There's a door over there. There's a door right here. There will be enemies coming in from both sides. There's a teleporter here. Takes us up top to the middle area. You can see that's the door we were just at. There's another teleporter here. So there's the green set of teleporters. This one up here takes us down below on that side. This one here will take us down below on this side. Good for getting around quickly. Let's go ahead and check our traps. So I'm going to go with sticky tar. Probably going to use the arrow wall. We'll use archers. They're pretty handy here. Spring trap, also good. Flame floor scorcher thing, maybe if we get the chance to put them down, they'll be useful. And then the alchemist satchel is super useful. So, I believe the first couple of rounds, the orcs will only come from one side, but I'm going to go ahead and kind of trap up both sides a little bit. We're going to be using the spring traps, not up here, but we're going to be using them down below to launch enemies into those acid pits. I don't know that it matters so much which side I focus on. So the idea is I'm kind of going to want to focus a lot of my attention on one side.
Sometimes I almost feel bad for the orcs.
Hopefully rely on a lot of traps to kind of help manage the other side. Let's pull that up. Let's go with... the arrow walls here. So, okay, they're coming from the other side first, which is fine. So we're going to have archers to help. I'm going to put down extra actual traps on this side eventually, but for now it's just me and the archers kind of taking care of business here. I'm really awful at getting headshots, but I'm going to keep trying.
You stuck on my foot!
There we go. And there's no explosion mark on the minimap, so they're still going to be coming from just this one main side. Can go ahead and drop down, I guess, a single trap.
This will
it's better
be
than
good.
No traps, right? Actually, let's put it in the middle here. Oh, it is coming from the other side. Alright, well, my sentiment remains. Getting traps down on that other side will be helpful. So you can watch the spring traps launch the orcs. There go a couple. So these will be super useful.
That's gonna leave a mark.
You haven't come from both sides yet, or still just the one same side? Just this one side. Okay. I believe this level also introduces a new enemy. I didn't take a look at it in our spellbook there, but I believe we're going to start seeing ogres. And ogres are just some of the nastiest creatures in the game. We'll talk about those if and when they come up.
Sweet! Break time!
Cool. Let's go with tar here. I think that'll be really helpful. I'm pretty sure now we're going to be getting creatures coming from both sides. So I'm actually going to pull that up. This side's going to be completely trapless. It's okay, it'll all make sense here. You see what I'm doing? I'm going to put an archer kind of back here. I'm not too terribly worried about time, at least not yet. We're going to put an archer back here, and actually he's going to go up here on this corner so he can kind of take pot shots at some of the enemies as they walk along down below.
I serve the Orcs.
And I'm going to let the other side do its thing. Yeah, there's an ogre. Okay, so ogres... Oh, I missed. They're enormous. They do a ton of damage. They're worth a lot of rip points. They're really tough to take down. More importantly, though...
In your face!
If they hit you with that club, it stuns you. And they can actually kind of stun lock you in the sense that they hit you and you're stunned, and then they just keep hitting you and you keep staying stunned, and then eventually you die.
Nice.
And it can be pretty tricky to get out of. Alright. Let's get a couple of traps over here. Just something to help out a little bit. I think now things are going to be reversed. So we're going to probably get an ogre and the archers on this side here on the left, and then all the other orcs actually over here on the right. Yeah, so I'm going to have to help out on this side as much as I can. And I'm going to have to go over and deal with that ogre at some point. Archers should be okay over here. Yeah, see, ogre. Yeah. Oh, and they can also sprint after you if you get close, which is really bad. Alright, took care of the crossbow orc there. Whoops. Missed with my stun. Alright, that's okay, he's almost dead.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
I'm awesome.
Whew. Okay. I believe that's one of the scarier rounds. Should be okay. Again, same sort of strategy. I'm going to put an archer back here just to help with any stragglers that might make it past in all my traps and get this far. So these archers are just kind of insurance, I guess. They're just going to help me if things manage to get past my line of defense here. It was a really lucky headshot. Also, it looks like an orc got launched all the way over here to this other side. That's kind of funny.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Is that a liver?
What's still alive over there? My archers aren't hitting it, whatever it is. There we go.
Bye, evil
Headshot
guys.
from behind. That was really awesome. Alright. I'm gonna bolster the traps on this side because we don't really have anything yet.
Something for your face. They'll never see this coming.
I'm gonna pull up one of these. I'm actually gonna pull up both the air walls. We're gonna basically make this side the same as the other side. Actually, I take that back. I am focusing all my attention over here. So let's help this side even more here.
Ooh, brutal! Oh yeah!
There we go. We're on wave 7 and 9. There's not too much more going on here, so I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, the traps are kind of taking care of business themselves now at this point. I wonder if we could launch some of them from up here. Yeah, we'll do like that. I'm curious to see where that ends up. This might be a horrible idea. Whoops, didn't mean to hit that. My apologies. Also didn't mean to set off the acid, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, that works just fine.
Good times, good times.
That way we can thin their numbers so that they can hopefully get stuck up on the next set of traps there. Very cool.
When do I get my thing?
Good times, good times. Classic!
things are maybe making it past over on the other side there. Who are you and how are you making it past? Okay. Just a fluke, it looks like. That's cool.
Voila! Ooh, brutal!
Nice. Alright, and this is the final wave.
They'll like this one.
But I suspect we're probably going to have ogres again. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Alright, let's do everything we can to deal with this ogre very quickly so we can go deal with the one on the other side. Oh no. Also... Oh crap, there we go. I forgot to mention this. Ogres are so large they're completely unaffected by physics traps. So like the launcher traps are not going to do anything about the ogre.
Oh yeah! Good times, good
Oh no.
times.
One made it all the way to the end here.
Ooh, nice!
Thank goodness the crossbow is a stun. Ooh, okay. That could have gone a lot worse.
Go faster!
So that
Yeah.
just happened.
Awesome. Got a little hectic there at the end, but we pulled out a victory nonetheless. And 5 skulls. Oh, that's awesome. All right, well, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in the next level.